It's better than this in the morning. You're on your own if it's like this.
Trade unionist Morten Hivit goes to bed.
Huh?
Can't sleep, Eddie. My body's all rigid. I can't relax.
Don't worry.
My body's all rigid. I can't relax.
Whilst Marga Rule was worried, her roommate, Hedy, took comfort in the fact that no warning announcements had been made. To steady the ship in the heavy seas, Captain Anderson orders a stabilizer fins to be deployed.
How are things, Linda?
Oh, I couldn't see anything on zero, sir, but the bow is taking a bashing.
We are already an hour behind schedule. Make sure it's less than that by the time I return, okay?
The ferry plows on through the storm.
Passengers are all getting seasick down there, sir. Lots of them complaining, why are we going so fast, stuff like that.
Because if you haven't forgotten the fact that we have a schedule to keep to. Thank you, Linda.
At 12:45, the engine control room crew spot water leaking into the car deck.
Control room to bridge. Control room to bridge, over.
At 1 a.m., the Estonia is rocked by a deafening metallic bang from the front of the ship. Down in the engine room, the motorman fights to keep the ship upright.
Those were the days, my friend, with nothing ever end. We'll sing and dance forever and a day. We'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to never win.
What the hell was that? What's happening, Troy? We've got a serious problem. The visor ramp's leaking. Water has breached the car deck.
The mass of water flooding the car deck has made the Estonia list to 30 degrees. If the list gets any worse, the ship will capsize completely.
The list seems to be correcting. I'm on my way down now, sir. Nearly reached deck 4.
The car decks are rapidly flooding. For the moment, this stabilizes the ship. But the Estonia is being dragged deeper into the sea.
They're telling me to pump the port tanks, but I've done that. I'm a fool when we left Tallinn. And
Engine control, room to bridge. Bridge, come in, please.
Most of the passengers asleep in their cabins on the lower levels of the ferry are unaware of the danger. But down on deck 4, dancer Marga Rule is uneasy.
I got out of the cabin quickly and didn't wait for anybody.
Hedi, get up!
That was the last time I saw Hedi.
I'm going on deck!
Maybe I could have helped her. I could have helped her to dress. Now I think that I was selfish. I was fighting only for myself.
Just along the corridor, Magnus Lindström decides to abandon his cabin.
Come on, sweetie. Get up. We gotta get dressed. Come on!
Captain Anderson does not send out a distress call. He orders the water to be pumped out of the car decks.
Telling you, it's not possible, sir. Can you hear me? It's not possible, sir. I've done all I can.
Water is now pouring onto the car deck, faster than it can be pumped out.
Easy! Calm down! Easy!
At 1:22 a.m., the weight of water in the car decks flows to the port side, with catastrophic results.
Follow the chief engineer.
The Estonia ferry suddenly lists over to 45 degrees. At this angle, it's hard for passengers or crew to escape. Water pours through cabin windows. The ship is sinking. Yet no warning or instruction is given to the passengers. Water floods the engines.
Port side engines disconnected. Repeat, port side engines disconnected.
The only way for passengers to escape from the lower decks of the sinking ferry is to climb up the main staircases. But Krista Eklof heads down to the lower decks where he'd last seen his friends.
Sven! Matthias! Sven! Come on!
Krista knows that the longer he waits, the more he risks his own life.
Matthias!
Marga Rule reaches the foot of the main staircase. She must climb 4 flights of stairs to get out. An announcement is broadcast to the passengers, but it's in Estonia, a language few can understand. Just after 1:22, the Estonia begins sending out Mayday emergency calls. The ferry is doomed. The ship is more than 60 miles from the nearest land. A coded message warns the crew to abandon ship.
Full tanks are full, sir. Nothing else I can do. You two go up. She's out of control, that's it. Go, 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 I'll follow you.
The crew begin to abandon ship. The passengers must fend for themselves.
Said no.